Bro, prisoners are getting leave now. Quick caveat. I don't have like full information on what that situation is. So like as soon as I'm a bit better informed, I can like know better how to act on it. But like just the general sentiment that prisoners will be able to get leave, bro. What are we doing? I'm kind of worried here. Now, of course, that's a for me it's a non-political okay, it kind of boils down to the politics of stuff, but like I don't even know where I'm going with that thought, to be honest. It's just a bad situation, guys. Like you have prisoners. Let's paint the picture. Your niece, your daughter, your sister, your cousin, your neighbor was raped just the other day by some dude, or not the other day, maybe like a few months, and they've been recovering, they're like getting better and stuff, and then this dude goes on leave and he's in the area, he's chilling for 2 weeks. That seems kind of crazy. Now I don't know if it's going to be available for people across the board, like prisoners across the board, or if it will be for maybe non-violent offenders. I don't know how they're going to implement it, but as a whole it doesn't sound like something that would really work for our social climate. And if you want to talk about the timing of that, like during a campaign period, I really think people need to be very careful with how they use their power. And I'm saying that to sound as non-biased as possible, because the UPND haven't really convinced me on anything. So yeah, I'm still trying to figure out where I can get a copy of both the PF and UPND manifestos. No one seems to know how to access them, which makes it very interesting to say, how have people figured out who they want to vote for already if they've never even read what any of the sites are offering? But I digress. No, I don't digress. That's kind of the point, is people are making these massive decisions, trying to make it seem like everyone who votes for one side is voting just so they can eat corrupt money. But it's like, nigga, everyone is... Jeez, I don't want to say the N word, but anyway, nigga, both you and that guy are voting because you're hungry. If you're saying, look at the economy, you're hungry. This guy is saying, hey, yo, I can find something to eat over here, I'm hungry. You're voting based on the same things. And the problem with that is it's non-progressive as a whole. So, it doesn't make sense to try and seem like you're the more educated side if you're not actually offering anything. Now I know they probably are like a select few who have like read through or understand what these guys are going to do different as far as maybe economic reform, legislative reform. I don't know how pretty much how they plan on running the entire actual government, but like, hey man, what? Nobody knows anything about anything, and we're making very massive decisions based on emptiness, rhetoric, sentiment. Like, I know the temptation is high to just say, hey man, these guys completely messed up, so that should be the next logical option. But if we're talking about if we're talking about actual progress, we have to be able to sit down and make actual decisions, like based off of actual information, like following a whole trail of thought on how you arrived at a decision. Otherwise, people are just deciding based off of their stomachs and who can do the best for them in the moment. Which, when it comes down to it, is what we've been doing for I don't know how many years. It's almost ridiculous. No, it's almost ridiculous. It's actually ridiculous to think that we've had independence for what, 50 plus years, and the level of our politics, like the quality, the thought put into it is so minuscule. It's almost schoolboy tactics, but I don't even want to go into that because like politics isn't necessarily my thing. I'm not that big on politics. I'm very much interested in reform and all of that stuff, and I know politics plays a part in that as far as like your thinking systems in the country and all of that. But like, bro, man, what? Both, like, on both sides. Let's do this in the comments. If you are a supporter of the Patriotic Front or the UPND, please let me know in the comments. I want to set up an entire dialogue where we hash out what both parties are saying they're bringing to the table for the next 5 years, so we can figure this thing out. Because, like, as it stands, one side has completely destroyed the economics of the country. The reserves are dead. We're not making anything, and it's so difficult to put the citizens in position to actually get stuff going for them. Interest rates on loans are ridiculous, and that's on one side. The other side is only telling us, yo, what these guys did is bad. Like, nigga, we already know that. What are you bringing to the table? Now, I know they probably have some sort of plan on the inside. I hope they do, but like, we don't know that. We don't know what the plan is, and of course there's probably plans to do debates and all of that type of stuff, but like, bro, when and if the other side denies to do debates, I think that's what campaigns are supposed to be about, is in this period you're informing people what you're going to do and not just telling us it's time for change. Like, nigga, the sentiment of it's time for change is very annoying, because it doesn't point in any direction. Is if I decided, okay, I'm tired of wearing this black t-shirt, it's time for change. Yeah, you're going to take off the black t-shirt, but what are you going to wear? You get it? Like, okay, we get it, it's time for change. What's the next step then? What are you going to bring to the table? What is my hoodie going to bring to the table that my black t-shirt is not giving me? Or is it just going to be another black t-shirt with a different print on it? Like, I think we need to get to those levels of dialogue, and I'm kind of tired of expecting it to come from the top offices, because I don't think generally any side is interested in it, to be absolutely honest. I think both sides are just interested in winning an election, regardless of what the next few years looks like. But like, the average person is the one who's actually going to have to deal with it. So let the average person start to take responsibility and figure it out. It's democracy, right? Rule by the people, for the people. Where are the people in the equation? What are the people doing in the equation? Like, I don't think people are taking enough responsibility as far as, one, holding these people in these offices accountable for the rhetoric they're putting out, and two, for our actual role. Like, it's very easy to say now the government is the reason why the GDP is kind of crazy, but 2020, 2021, 2019, 2018, what did you actually produce? Like, the country's economy is very largely run by its GDPs. gross domestic English product. What did you produce? You didn't create anything. You were okay with your minimum or above minimum wage work. Fair, more power to you. But what did you, at the end of the day, what did you create that was supposed to stimulate the economy into growth? How did you figure that was going to work? Anyway, like there's so many things that are running through my brain right now. But one of the biggest things actually, and going into the shameless plug, I'm wrapping it up now, don't worry, but I ask that you stick around for this because it's pretty important, is on the 19th of June. Backstory. A few years ago, I think it was 2 or 3 years ago, I lost one of my brothers, hence the t-shirt, in loving memory of Chiona Lungu. And from that year onward, I think it was for 2 years now, what we've done as his brothers, cousins, however you want to call it, Team Awesome, for those that know, YK, we host a charity football tournament type thing. So we just get a bunch of people to play foot English. Why am I getting nervous, bro? You do this. A futsal like 1-day tournament where people just come, play ball together, hang out. So this year we're having it on the 19th of June. Everyone is welcome. It's free to play as far as I know, but all donations are welcome. And also every donation that we receive goes towards buying medicine for a kid with sickle cell. Unfortunately for our case, we lost our brother to sickle cell. So we want to use the day to kind of raise awareness for it and also help another life survive. So I should have included the flyer somewhere here, and I'll probably run it at the end of the video for like the full details and all of that, how you can get in touch, how you can make donations, how you can play, where we're going to be playing from. I believe we're playing from the Barcelona Academy. Last time I checked the flyer, that is where we were playing. So yeah, I've been getting ready, stepping my game up, getting my fitness levels up. But yeah, it's gonna be a fun time. This is actually the second one. We had one last year. It was a blast, and again, shout out to everyone who showed up, everyone who came through. So yeah, we're looking to make this one I'd say 100 times more fun. So yeah, if you're new to the channel, before you even sub, go to the playlists, check out some of that other stuff. I promise you there's some quality videos in there. Not as much stuff as ranty as this. This was legit a rant. I'm actually probably going to put it in the intro. Ooh, by the way, new intro. You've probably already seen it, but yeah, new intro. I'm going to be running with that intro for the resources that are coming. I promise they're coming. I just want to make sure it's special. Like, it's a project I've been meaning to do for a very long time, so I'm putting in extreme amounts of work, extreme amounts of time. And yeah, again, if there's anyone from the two parties now, we could make it 3, I guess. Anyway, whichever party any one of you would be interested in representing on like a Zoom style call, please let me know in the comments. I would like to do it probably by next weekend of you seeing this, so hopefully we can get some comments, we can get some people from as many parties. Now of course there are some parties that I don't want to be biased, but I genuinely think some people don't stand a chance in this election. So we'll kind of curate the panel. Jesus, what is going on with my English? We'll kind of curate the panel so that We are more efficient with our time, so we get to the actual nitty-gritties. We're going to kind of force a debate situation where each party representative is going to kind of give their 2 cents. It would be nice if we could get the actual party presidents. That would be dope, but that's me reaching. If you could get if you're watching this and you could get one of the party presidents to actually watch this and be willing to participate, that would be dope. I'm probably going to send a couple of tweets out, a few emails out here and there to try and see how we can get everyone on an online dialogue, if you will, to kind of figure out this country. But yo, prisoners are getting leave now. Like, I could leave right now, go rob some house. Like, one of my neighbors even, like, just break down the door, go in, like, just cause commotion, like, can leave. That's mad. Like, I thought the whole point of okay, I'm going back. I'm supposed to be ending this video. Yeah, if you're new, please subscribe, please leave a like, please share, please hit the bell. Do not forget to hit the bell. Yeah. Am I forgetting anything? Like, I haven't posted here in so long. I'm afraid I might forget to say something that you're supposed to say as a YouTuber. But yeah, please subscribe. Please leave a like on the video. Please go watch some of the other content. And yeah, I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Yeah, we back, baby. We back, baby.